Stampers. Today we're going to make this bookmark, so let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so here are the pieces you're going to need. You're going to need some ribbon, and I'm using the Quilted Satin ribbon in the Cherry Cobbler, and then I'm using the Early Espresso 1/8 Taffeta ribbon. You're going to need some sticky strip, and of course the button, and then some elastic hair ties, and these are the ones that I'm using, the Goody Ouchless, and they're the little hair bands. And then for the one that I'm making today, I'm going to use the number 2 scallop circle die, and then you'll need the 2.5-inch circle punch. And then for this one, I just used the 2.5-inch circle punch for the front, but I'm going to use the scallop circle punch on this one today, okay? So that's the only difference that I'm going to do on this one. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. We're going to add some sticky strip to both of the ends of your ribbon. So let's go ahead and do that. And it's about 1 inch of sticky strip. So apply that to both ends. Okay. Now, depending on your size of your book, let me show you mine here. This book is 7 inches long, so what I did is I just doubled the ribbon, so it's 14 inches long. So depending on the size book that you have, just double the size in the ribbon. Okay, so then you're going to take your elastic band, and you're going to loop this around the sticky strip on one end. Like that. Okay. Then you're going to take your button, and I'm just going to thread this taffeta ribbon through this. Okay, so then once you have your button threaded with your ribbon, you're going to leave a loop here at the end, and what you're going to do is you're just going to feed this other opposite end through your loop of your button. Okay, so then once you have your sticky strip through your ribbon, you're just going to go ahead and pull that tight, and then just tie that. And I'm just going to tie mine in a knot. Okay, so now we're going to take the bookmark off of this one, and we're going to kind of see if it's the right size. I want to make a test run of that. Okay, so we're just going to go ahead and feed this up through the ribbon, and the button is going to go over the elastic, just like that. And that's pretty good. Okay, so then this is going to go over top of your rubber band. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so I went ahead and sponged the edges with the Early Espresso. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take 2 dimensionals, and I'm going to take the rubber band, and I'm going to position this right on the end, right in the center. I'm going to put 2 dimensionals on either side of the elastic band. Peel that off. So the elastic band is going to go right between your 2 dimensionals, just like that. Okay? So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to grab the 2.5-inch circle punch, and I'm just going to cover that up so it makes it pretty on the other side, just like that. So then I'm just going to pull this rubber band to the other side. Let's get our book. I'm just going to wrap this rubber band around that, and then you can adjust your scallop circle so the rubber bands don't show on either the top or the bottom. Okay, so for my sample that I showed you in the beginning of the video, I just used the 2.5-inch circle for the base of my bookmark, but I'm just going to go ahead and decorate this scallop circle number 2 die the exact same way that I did that. So let me show you what I used. I'm going to use the 2.5-inch circle with the Frostwood Lodge designer paper, and I'm just going to go ahead and adhere this to the front. And then I punched out the Merry Christmas with the oval punch, and then I stamped that with the petite pears. It says Merry Christmas. And then I used the Cherry Cobbler, the Scallop Oval punch. Put a dimensional on the back of that. And then I used the Decorative Label punch with the crumb cake, and I also sponged that with the Early Espresso, and I'm just going to put a dimensional on the back of that. Just going to center that. Just layer those pieces together. And then I made a bow with the same ribbon, the Quilted Satin ribbon, and I'm just going to pop that up on a dimensional also, right up at the top. You can use a mini glue dot if you want. So just like that. Isn't that pretty? So then the bookmark, you can actually just slide it off the book like that. But if you want to, you can just take it over the button. Just like that. So then this is what the back side looks like of your bookmark. Okay? Let me show you a couple other ones that I made. This is using the glimmer paper, the red and the silver. And then I showed you how to do this snowflake on another video. So I just added that to the top of the bookmark. So there's one. And then here's one using the old olive with the big, large buttons. Isn't that cute? Oh my gosh. Okay, thanks for stopping by. We'll see you later. Bye.